The 4th of August will mark the first anniversary of the Beirut port blast, which resulted in the deaths of more than 200 people. Well, since then, the situation in Lebanon has gone from bad to worse, and family members of some of the victims of that explosion have been protesting outside the home of Mohammad Fahmi, who is the caretaker interior minister. Well, they held a symbolic funeral procession with empty coffins to symbolise the victims, and they chanted demands for a transparent investigation into that blast. But scuffles then broke out, and they then came under attack from riot police. Well, France 24's Cyril Payan is in Lebanon with this update.
We are now in central Beirut, just in front of the Court of Justice, where some demonstrators are, for the second day, are coming to congregate here to put some pressures on the Lebanese authorities. It looks like there is some, the streets are just boiling, and it started yesterday, and there is a new dynamic which is led by the families of the victim of the explosions. We are a few days before this commemoration on the 4th of August 2021, when 2,000 people were killed in the port explosion and 6,500 injured. So the victims so far, again, no any explanations. Nobody has been charged whatsoever, and it looks like the people are getting extremely impatient about that. And with regards to that, the life here is virtually impossible. There is no electricity virtually 2 hours a day, no gas. You can see queuing of every day of cars in the streets of Beirut, waiting hours in the sun to get a few liters of benzene. There is no medicines, so life is becoming extremely difficult to bear. So the families of victims wearing black shirts are just descending in the streets, and now they're putting a new dynamic as pressuring the authorities to find some solutions. First, who are the culprits, who are responsible for these explosions, and second, just to get rid of, to have finally a good governance. So we saw some skirmishes. We saw some skirmishes yesterday, quite heavy, the heaviest since 2019 revolutions in the streets of Beirut. Everybody says here it's maybe the start of something. We could lead to some unrest or demonstrations in the days ahead.